Yeah, it was great to see the results from Atlanta, and Harvick quipped about it as well. Wasn't surprised to see a veteran win at Atlanta because you have to work on tire management and execute the race game plan. And Atlanta's a tough place to do that for young guys, guys that haven't been around for a while. So it was cool to see the results at the end. A lot of veterans up front, and that works. It honestly, with the NASCAR veterans pushing hard now, because of the young guys, getting that publicity and getting into the limelight early, it just fires us up even that much more. But it works because we're having that many more names mentioned. They're not necessarily performing yet, but they're getting the press. We're still out there performing, and we'll get the press that way. I mean, Dale Sr. always said, there has to be that black hat wearing individual to be that star that gives the people the villain to root for. And nobody's ever going to replace Dale Sr. Dale Jr. was a great ambassador for our sport for so many years. I mean, 2 decades worth. And we don't have him anymore. We don't have Tony Stewart, who would happily wear the black hat and be that villain. But right now, my little brother, Brad Keselowski, I think those two guys, especially them two on how they rub each other wrong, are the guys that are very aggressive and don't really take people's emotions or thoughts into consideration. They just go hard. Yeah, it was an incredible qualifying run last year to set a track record because of the feel of the tire and the asphalt last fall being better than where we were in the spring. So now that it's aged through a wintertime with the rain, the cold, and the track settling now, it'll be that much better. And what I saw in last year's playoff race, though, was a textbook pass for the lead. Kevin Harvick pulled it off on Truex going down into turn 1 and was able to cut underneath him off of turn 2. And you get that run through the fast section through turns 3 and 4. So a very unique layout that Texas Motor Speedway has with the speed difference between 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So I think it's just going to get better with time. And just got spun out going for the win of the Daytona 500. And then my teammate on the next yellow, the next sequence, he had a shot at winning. And lo and behold, another young driver just drove right through his bumper too. So the code seems to be out the window. There is no couth anymore, it seems like, on what it takes to win Daytona.
Chivalry's dead.
Yes, chivalry's dead. And yeah, that's Daytona, though. Nobody's going to lay back. Nobody's going to lay back for any win. Daytona, Atlanta last week, when we come race here at Texas, everybody's going all in. Everybody's going hard. It's like nosebleed 6,000, like where the tickets were. And I text a friend of mine from Major League Baseball, and he's like, yeah, meet me over here. I'll take you down below, and maybe we'll get you an upgrade on seats. I'm like, all right, cool. Second inning, I call the guy. We go down further. We go down further. Now there's this on-deck circle that the guy standing in is in my way of me seeing the pitch come through. I'm literally front row, World Series, and the guy says, you can stay here until this guy named Bud comes by for his seats. Bud Selig. I'm in Bud Selig's seats for the World Series. Thanks, Zizzo. I mean, that's how I got there through Zizzo at Texas Motor Speedway, and Bud Selig never showed up. I got to sit in front of Joe Torre. Like, Joe Torre taps on my shoulder. He goes, who are you? Why are you sitting in front of me at the World Series? That was a pretty cool moment.